Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 63 of Forever Stranded, a mud pack by Gaming with Sheridan. So in the last episode, we finally tore down the tree farm during our time lapse. We also replaced our Tier IV Woot Farm to work on Iron Golem to start and get a lot of iron. And we finally built our Nano Bot Beacon. That's why you're seeing me full elf with constant regeneration. And this flight that I'm having right now, it's creative flight, not with the angel ring. So if you look, I don't have the angel ring on me, yet I still have creative flight. And there's another mob in my base. These mobs are getting annoying. And whoo, thank God I have the Nanobot Beacon, or I would be dead by now. So I'm still having some lag apparently, which means that this is still a cause of lag. And to get rid of this, we'll just have to, let's check how much wood I have. 2,000 wood. So let me check here, and I'm still at 161. So I'm going to let this continue, but obviously it's not the tree farm that was causing it. Although I'm getting like 66 FPS, so it's mainly the tree farm, but it's a combination of both. So we're going to finally set up our tree farm to be in a farther location. Let me just quickly check if I have a dimensional transceiver, because I think that's what I'm missing. And I'm going to, oh no, I have 2 left. So let's go toward the what's it called? Toward the tech city. That's where I want to set it. And the reason why I want to go toward the tech city is that I want to be able to look for a temple on the way, because I'd really like to get those golden apple. So let's. I'm still getting 6 frames per second. I really hate this lag issue. And you know what? The lag is worst when I'm close to here. So I'm really starting to think that it might also be the mob farm at the bottom. Anyway, let's go toward the tech city. And the reason I'm flying is that I want to try and find a desert temple on the way, because I'd really like to check and see if I can get a golden apple. So let's go toward that way, and we'll see on the way. And I'm not quite sure why I'm not going faster. I was able to go faster in previous testing. Might be because of the fact that I'm flying, so let's just go on the ground, and then I'll start running, and then I'll go back up. And yeah, so can't double forward to go fast while I'm already flying, but if I start from on the ground, then there's no problem. And instead of going directly straight, I'll just go out in the bit that I'm not explored, just because of that. As you can see, immediately I found a desert temple where I didn't investigate before. So let's get rid of that creeper, and let's get in here. Ashen taken care of. Let's break this, and let's go down here. So we don't want to hit this. Let's break it to make sure we don't break anything. And I'll tell you one big secret that you need to know. I had case where I've found in my other playthrough that there were some trap chests. So don't take any chance and always break all of this. And I'll take all of this, and I'll hopefully, ooh, iridium. I didn't know there were iridium shards in the temples. I don't remember what I wanted the iridium shards for, but I know that I was looking for some. And these I already talked to you about in the Andrew R73 episode. These capacitor, well, some of them are standard, but some of them are amazing. We don't really need them, so we're not going to care so much about them in this current playthrough, because at the point where we're at right now, they really don't have much of an impact. And all I'm really after is some golden apple. Gonna have to push some things in my ME system to get rid of them, and might have a problem because, as you saw in the last episode, my ME system was starting to run out of space. I've made a little bit of space, but might not have made enough per se. And what I'm going to do when you're doing some cleanup like this is I'm going to turn back on my electromagnet, put it back on my bubble head, and although I want to look quickly in it to see if there's my golden apple in it, I can just break it and get everything into my into me. So let's get out of here and let's continue toward the city. But we're not going to go fast, so let's just land, get to double running, and then get back up so that we can be at max speed. So I'm still going toward the tech city, and the reason I want to make it next to the tech city is that I want to make my farm right next to my super teleportation frame, because I don't want to have to be running back and forth all the time. And there's another desert temple right here, so let's go check this one quickly. I'm really interested into getting this these missing golden apple, and I really think that that's where I'm going to find them. So let's break this, and let's go down in here. Let's break this, and like I said, don't take a chance. Go under. Make sure to break all the TNT, so that if there's a trap chest, then you don't end up dying. No golden apple, no golden apple, no golden apple. Okay. So maybe there's actually no golden apple in these place, which would be really sad, but I just wanted to check one or two to make sure that it was or wasn't the case. So I'm going to break everything, and now things are going to be flying around me, but once everything's broken, pretty simple, I'll use my wireless crafting system, and I'll just start throwing stuff into my ME system. Like so. And already you see it's too full, because it's not accepting things that I don't already have quantity of. Everything that's a simple item, oh, it did go into the ME system, so should be good. Here's the other thing though. If it's not in here, then it might be in those roguelike dungeon, and we just passed a roguelike dungeon. I think it was that way. And now with our super good boomerang, I think we might be able to survive a roguelike dungeon. And I really want to get saturation. So I'm really interested in at least trying quickly. Let's see if I can survive a roguelike dungeon. City 1, ship. Where's the other desert temple? Well, I don't need the other desert temple because I found the roguelike dungeon entrance. So let's come right here, and this is the entry point, so let's go in right now. And we get into the dungeon, and now the beauty is that 1, we have creative flight, and 2, we have this super powerful weapon. See? When you can one-hit most mob. Oh, I didn't take a drop of evil, so let's get a drop of evil first into our system so that we can take out all of these spawners super easy. So go in here, take out the spawner. There's another one on the other side. Let's go in here, take off the spawner, and I should start killing stuff. But I want to say that I'm almost like invincible because of my, what's it called? Because of the Nano Bot Beacon. Nope, none in here. Let's just kill stuff and not really care. Is there one here? Nope. Let's just kill this and kill everything. Oh my god, that Nano Bot Beacon is just amazing. The fact that we can not care and just go around and kill everything so easily. Here's what I'm going to do though. I want to grab these chests because I don't want to have to look at them twice. So let's make sure that I destroy all chests as I meet them. So this way I'm going to be grabbing everything, and I'm not going to look at the same chest twice. And like this. And didn't I just get one? Oh, somehow I have a feeling that I just got a golden apple. So let's look in my inventory. No, regular apple. So that wasn't so useful. But then we can just go around like this, and the sense of power is just amazing. We're finally at a point where we're pretty much invincible. And I wish that I'd done that beacon before. Because guys, if you don't understand how powerful this is, imagine if you did that the moment you had enough material to get the flight and the regen. Everything else in the game would have been so easy. I'm just going to fly here so I can kill these two. I'm going to get onto... Oh. Nope. I want my drop of evil. Drop of evil is very important because that's what takes down the spawner so quickly. like this, and then I can break this. But the problem is that when you're breaking things flying, they're harder. Oh, and I think we've got a winner. I don't really care about this. Nope, not that, not that. Oh, I thought the yellow were some golden apple. But basically the yellow were just the gold. And let's kill this. Where to next? Nothing this way. I really like this. I don't know for you guys, but the sense of power of just being able to walk through this place and not really care if it's dangerous or not, it's really amazing. This way, did I investigate this way? So this is another entry or exit. I didn't go that way for sure because there's still some spawners that way. So let's go in here and let's try and find where the spiders are coming from. Found the spawner. Let's kill it with this. And again, 3 chests. So this one, nope. Let's break it to make sure I don't look at it again. What about this one? Nope. Let's break it again. 2. And wasn't there another one here? Yeah. Nope, not that one. So I'm really not sure that there are any golden apple around here. This makes such an awkward episode having everything fly around like this. And just so much bread. Who cares about the bread? Even a creeper can't kill me anymore. This is just wow. There's no other word to say. It's just wow. The fact that I can be so careless and just go in, really should have done this before. Take this, take that. Oh, another creeper, but who cares? One shot kill for everyone. This is adventure, the real. Oh. Oh, I got quiet there, but if you guys didn't notice what happened, I just killed a compressed creeper, and I had time with my boom brine to kill all 8 compressed creeper before any one of them blew up. So this is amazingly powerful. And something's hitting me from the back. It doesn't matter. Golden apple. No, but it's not the right kind of golden apple. And now I should calm down a little bit because I'm not feeling so hot. So I'm not indestructible per se. I'm just really hard to kill. Because now my health is regenerating slowly. Let's look in this one. Nope. Let's kill this and kill that. And look this way. I don't know if you guys have been... I linked a couple of times Fuzzy Flux because he's like someone who's starting into modded. And it was very interesting to see how modded could be complicated to someone who never tried that before. So I linked this channel a couple of times. And he did a roguelike dungeon, and he was in it and had such a hard time, dying like multiple time. But if he had had the Nano Bot Beacon, we have the proof now of how easy everything would have been. And what's killing me? Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I never built the... Okay, so remember when I was looking at the modifier, I never built the modifier with the, to protect from fire. So maybe it would be a good point at some point to do make the modifier for this, but I just wanted to go quickly and go to the tech city. So I've gone through this enough now to satisfy myself that there doesn't seem to be any golden apple in here. So let's exit this dungeon and let's go toward the tech city. Is this a tech city? No, this is the dungeon. Another desert dungeon. This is where I died. City 1. Where is the tech city? I'm just gonna land so I can eat this and start running and fly. So that was a little surprise adventure on the way, but I'm pretty confident that there was almost no point in doing this now. So let's just go toward the tech city so that we can set up our farm. Let me check the map. I want to make sure. Yeah, I'm just going. Oh, By stopping, I stop myself from going fast. So let's go back to flight and let's go quickly. So guys, I'm really hoping you will have suggestion because I'd like to have the saturation modifier. But to have the saturation modifier, I need a minimum of 2 golden apple, and not the magic golden apple, the other type of golden apple. So I thought I was going to find it in the roguelike dungeon, but going through a roguelike dungeon in 10 minutes, I ended up finding absolutely nothing. So we're finally where we wanted to go. I'm going to make sure that my super teleportation frame, is it in this one? Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. So I want my farm to be right here. I'm going to go down here and put my farm around here. And what is this? Ooh. I think there's an entry to another roguelike dungeon here. Not that I care though, because at this point, that's not what we're here for. So let's put whatever I can into my ME system. That's way too full. Let's get some dirt. 39k dirt. I'm going to grab 2 stacks. And I'm going to start setting things down. No, not like this. Perfect. So right here, I'm going to start building a 9x9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 9x9 or it's more than that? Okay, I'm going to start with a 9x9 and I'm going to put the thing in the middle and find the size this way. So quickly, can I find my wand right here? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to grab right now a farming station. And I'm going to go in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one right here. Let's put this right here. And we'll put the dimensional transceiver in between the two. And by in between the two, they don't need to be exactly in between the two. They just need to be in a direction that will make sure that both are fed constantly in the same amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was right here. So let's break this. Let's put an energy conduit down here and here. Let's also put a... I need some item conduits. Whoop. I need some item conduits like so. And we want to extract everything. So I'll just put it down like this. And I'll set this to say extract always active. And then we can just go down with one of each always. Like this and that. And I'll just... I don't know how far I want to take it. I'm going to say that this is enough right here. But it might not be. It doesn't matter. I just would like to have access to it though. So I'll temporarily connect it, and if it doesn't work, I'll move it a bit further. So let's take our dimensional transceiver, and like I said, we'll put it right here in the middle. Oh, one too low. Let's put it right here. And then we can set it to, it's already receiving power, but we can set it to send, but we'll send to wood processing. Or no, we'll set this one as tree farm. What? Tree farm. Okay, add channel. And we'll set it to send on, so it's power, it's receiving power from main base nether, but it's sending, and I want to remove this, but I can't. So hopefully it's going to be sending at the right place, but this should be filling with power. Perfect. Going to take this out. That's not the one I want to put in. It's one of the paper one. And now I need some saplings. So let's get some sapling. We'll take 2 stacks. And oh, they're all locked. So we'll go like this. And like this. I'm not going to lock them right now because I still need to put the capacitor like this. So let's put the capacitor in, and now we should be able, yeah, we can put a lot more in there now. Like this. Perfect. So now it's going to fill, and I'm just going to go further until it stops filling. I added 2 this way. I'm going to add 2 this way. Really? Is that really the max it can do? There's no way that that's the max it can do. Let me get some more dirt. No, okay, perfect. Whew. I thought that expanding by 2 looked like it would be the max, but it shouldn't. I just don't remember what's the max size with an octadic capacitor. This is filling, sorry. Oh, not enough sapling. I forgot how many sapling was covering this whole distance. Let's get a couple of stacks. Let's fill that all up. And let's just make sure that if we go around, what happens if we add a line? Will adding a line also get filled? Hello? Chop the tree? Oh, it's still going around looking. So I don't know if it's going to also fill the extra line. Let me just go around. I don't mind making it 1 bigger than it actually should be, and no, it is filling. So, wow. I kind of forgot how big I made the farm. I think maybe it's an 11 by 11. So what if I add a whole other line? So, okay. I've set up this starting point. Let's go back home. And I want to start receiving material. So let's go right here and let's go back home, because the rest I can do in a time lapse. I just wanted to prove the concept. So now I'm going to need an import bus like so. Oh, I need a sticky piston for an import bus. So let's make it a sticky piston. ME import bus like this. Perfect. Oh, and I guess my Certus quartz crystal already. So I'm going to put the import bus right here, and I'm going to set this one here to be tree farm and say receive. Perfect. So technically I should be importing trees, but I'm not sure how to check it. Let me go sapling. I have 1070 sapling. Sapling might not be the best thing to check because sapling will need to refill. So oak wood. I'm at now 9,294. Is it going up? That's the only problem I have with the dimensional transceiver. You can see the buffer for send and receive, and here technically I should be getting stuck. Oh, I forgot one very simple detail. Oh, it's night. First, let's go sleep upstairs, right here. And you guys must know what it is that I forgot. I forgot to configure the I/O conduit. Basically, I forgot to say input into this place. So let's go back here, do a quick fly job, and we'll need to go under to configure it. And I added a line, but it doesn't seem to be filling, so I'm not going to make it bigger than that. That should be okay. I'm going to dig a little bit under so that I have access to the control. Like so. And exactly what I said. So I need to set it to insert on green. And see, things are coming in and they're disappearing immediately. If they're disappearing, it means they're either in the buffer on the other side or they're going into the ME system. So let's come back right here. And I didn't put a chunk loader down. So this could technically unload. So we're going to put a chunk loader down right now. And I forgot one important thing. I'm not really going to bother with this, but yeah, see, I didn't make sure that it was within one chunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that chunk and I'm going to say 3 around, and from the laser you see that I'm including the whole farm, no problem. So I'll hide the laser again, and that's it. So technically all of the lag that comes from these should be relegated to this place. I'm going to take a growth crystal. I'm going to try and put one here, one here, and one here. And technically when I build the other part of the farm right here, I would put 2 more. So let's just put that for now, and let's go back to our base and take off F9. Oh, I need to press twice to take off F9. Let's go back on the other side to see if we're receiving the wood. And turn around, and let's look inside of this. Is it in the buffer? There's nothing in the buffer. If there's nothing in the buffer here, it means that if I look at wood, and 9362. So this has been going up, so it's all good. But now I really need some more drive bay. In the last episode, I started making all of these logic circuit and whatnot. The only thing that I have left to do is some silicon. So let's put that away, and let's put some silicon. This in here. Oh, no, not the builder one. This, and let's find some silicon. Silicon. Oh, only 34. That's not a happy number. So let's put that in, and let's start breaking down some sand, because you get the silicon from the sand. And if I come here, this is where my seeds were, and I have 64 of this, 64 of this, but 8 pure fluix. So for whatever reason, I feel like I lost some of the fluix. Maybe because of my teleportation, I'm not sure, but I'll just have to make some more. These are all still full. Wow, amazing. And let's look at this, still, oh, not this, this, still filling, and this, 34.7k dirt. So I'm not going to complete the dirt quest really super fast, but it's working its way. Perfect. So now that all this is done, let me check. The next step that I want to do is I actually want to start putting down some chests to be able to start working on the collector quest. So first, there's one thing in AE2 that I want to search with you guys to show you. At Applied Energistic. So in Applied Energistic, there's a monitor or terminal that's used for stock. So conversion, crafting, dark illuminated panel, formation plane, ME import, ME interface, inverted toggle, bright illuminated, a storage monitor. So let's make one of these storage monitor. Hopefully we have everything to do it. So I'm going to call for a storage monitor, and right here. So we need this ME level emitter. Let's see if we can craft it. No, we need another item, which is a redstone torch, like so. Now we should be able to do this. Yes, perfect. Let's put it in here, and now we can do the ME storage monitor. So the ME storage monitor, here's how it works. I'm going to put down in any place just quickly, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to make a storage import, storage, I wrote it wrong. So let me fix my mistake. A storage bus, ME storage bus, like so. So I need a sticky piston again. Oh, and I even need some pistons. So storage bus. Why am I not finding the storage bus? Right here. So I need some piston. Let's make a couple of these. I'm going to make 16 just because I'm tired of crafting them as they come. And I'm going to make one sticky like so. And then I'm going to make an ME storage bus. Oh, I don't have any interface. Let's make some interface. The big square one. And oh, I can make more. So I'll make just the 2 right now because I need so many anyway. I'll put these in here, and I'll make 2 more ME storage bus, or just 1 maybe. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the ME storage bus on this. And it's not the perfect thing right now, but I'm going to put it on this just because I want to quickly show you what I'm talking about. And I'm going to go across and connect it. Oh, like this. And now that it's connected, let's take a look at dirt. Oh, dirt. And now I have 40k. I have 40k because of what I had already and the count from this, although it seems a bit low to be honest. But the beauty now is that I should be able to take dirt like so, and take 1 dirt, and use the dirt on this terminal like this, and see, I have my count of dirt. So technically, now I can see if I'm at 300k or 500k or a million. I'll be able to know how much dirt I have this way. Let me make another monitor, storage monitor. I think I should have enough to make 2 or 3. Let's make 3 redstone torch, 3 ME level emitter. Oh, I can only make 2. So that's why I started crafting everything that I was crafting. Oh, and I don't have any illuminated panel anymore. So those are easy to make, not a problem. And I'll make 2 of these. So now I can put a second one here. And one of the other quests, what we want to look at is sand. So let's just take 1 sand, like this, and connect it. So now you see that I have 4,000 sand. So my goal is to set one of these for each of the collector quests. So if you see, if I look here for the collector quest, I need stars in their eyes, diamonds, lapis, gold, iron, sandstone. So the sandstone is the only one I'm not going to set down because I need to do sandy first, and once sandy's done, I'll just start crafting sandstone, and I don't know how much I need for sandy. So I'll just make as much sand as I can. I'm not going to do the setup for the saplings because I know that it's 100 each already, and I have everything that I need for them. I already have them back there. But for everything to work properly, I really need to start connecting everything. So I was lazy and I took this and I put it there to be able to start putting everything in compacting drawers, but I'm going to need to also connect the compacting drawer because the iron, I don't want it here. I already have iron there. So that's what I'm going to do. In the time lapse that's coming, I'm going to finish setting up all of these in a row so that I'm able to see how much I have of each resource, and I'm also going to connect this so that we can start importing the resource properly in the right place and start having the same resource in multiple places, because here I have 13 stacks of blocks of redstone. But if I go back here, I have some redstone here already, and I have 5 stacks, so they're not together. I also have 173 stacks of iron right here, but they're not together. So that's part of the cleanup. I want to make sure that everything's together in the right place, and these blocks finally reappeared. So I know this was a short episode content-wise, but again, I need to do a lot of cleanup, and I want to make a big, I want to make sure everything's properly in its place. So now that I've told you where we're going for the collector's quest, I'm going to go into a time lapse, and it's going to be 10 minutes for the end of this episode and probably the next episode completely. But when I come back from this time lapse, I'll have all of these, these void ore miner. They'll be ready to be created at level 4, tier 4, and I'll have all of my drawers put together in a proper manner. I'll have 2 sets of drawers, the one upstairs and the one downstairs. I will also have made more drive to fill my ME system some more, but I'm just going to prepare all of the resource so that I'm ready to craft everything. I'm not necessarily going to craft everything. Just like this, I made some more printed silicon, and I'm going to push that back in here, but from the silicon, I'm going to make the printed engineer circuit into, I'm going to make them into engineered processor and gold processor and logic and calculation, so that when we come back, I'm going to be able to craft everything. And now, since most of everything is boring work and it has to be done more in part of a time lapse, setting things down and making things better, I'm going to keep the new craft as explanations, and I'm going to use a time lapse to make sure that everything's going better, because I'm sure that there's a dirt problem. There's 36.8 in here. This says 40, but there was more than 40 dirt before connecting it, and so easy to check. I'm just going to break this right now, and with this broken, still have 40. So obviously it's not counting what's coming from this quantum storage. And I haven't checked, but I don't know if it's a question of the fact that quantum storage, quantity of items from quantum storage cannot be counted, or if it's that this takes only the quantity from one source and all of our dirt is already in the ME system. So one thing that you can do, and that's the last thing I'm going to do right now, storage, not storage. I'm going to create an export bus right here, like so. And no, I won't be able to craft it because I don't have any gold. So logic, the gold or logic, can I make one quickly? This, let's show this in here, and silicon, oh yes. Whew. and silicon and 1 redstone, and this is not really being efficient. I wish I had a lot more, but it's going to fit the purpose because I really want to show you guys this. And I take this out and put these in. This should go fairly quickly. Gimme, 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 gimme. Perfect. Logic processor. I'm going to throw this in here, and I'm going to be able to make an export bus now. My ME system is really too full. Export bus like this, yes. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace the storage bus one day with an export bus, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to set the export bus to dirt. And since I'm not crafting anything right now, I'm going to take 2 acceleration card, and I'm going to put them in here so that it starts exporting much faster. And when I start looking into this, this is going to go up really quickly. So hopefully it should take the 39k dirt in the ME system, dirt, and move it into this, which means it's going to bring it to 80. And instead of pushing it in the object submission station, I'll just do this like that. And while we're at it, I just want to also quickly submission station. I want to craft another object submission station because I want to check something. Object submission station. I'm going to put it down right here. And yeah, there I am able to select, because some of my subscribers have been saying that for them the submission station is broken and they can't choose. Ooh, they are not wrong. I can see the dirt quest, but I can't see the other quest. Huh. So this is kind of interesting. I really thought that I would be able to look at what I want. I have to be careful because I think you can only have one. They're not like unique. I think that they're all connected together. And since this one's on dirt, while the other one back at the back of our base is on dirt, they're all on dirt. So I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want to lose the 170,000 that I already have submitted. I want to be able to put this 80k in it. So I'm going to wait for the dirty quest to be crafted. But we might actually have a real issue where we would have to submit everything manually. I don't really want to do it, but if I don't have a choice, I might do it. And the way, if I have to do it, the way I would do it is I would probably create a mechanism to drop the item on the ground so that I would stand here with my magnet, and while staying here with my magnet I would get everything in my body, and I would just go like this and say submit, 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 submit as I'm getting more stuff. So guys, I'm not going to tack on a time lapse on this episode. I've decided. So I'm not going to put a time lapse on this episode. I'm going to end this episode here, and I'm going to go into a time lapse. I'm going to start making another episode. So episode 64 is going to be the time lapse episode, and I'm going to craft all of the materials that I need for everything else that I want to set up in the other episode. And I'm going to have episode 65 come out tomorrow, where it's going to put into place everything we did during the time lapse. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.